So a couple of days ago, you're like, "Hey, Chris, we got to prank my buddy." And Mr. Jones, we're going to bleep out his first name, but
We'll definitely tell you his last name. Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones. And
A dear old friend.
the story's kind of funny because in the middle of the call, or right at the beginning of the call, he realizes, and I realized, that I gave him my number a couple years ago. He had my name, my phone number, and my email. I didn't realize this when I dialed his number. Anyway, so we give Mr. Jones a call, and this is what transpired.
Hello, Zach.
Hello? Yeah.
Mr. Jones?
What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. I'm just looking for a piece of property.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd like to get me something that I could set up my small business on that's kind of close to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing like an ice cream self-service. And then I'm going to do family portraits and kids daycare. And I was wondering, I heard you know how to sell or buy houses and stuff, and I'm just looking.
Yeah. Well, first of all, who am I talking to?
This is Victor.
Victor. Okay. You know, it's so weird, Victor. On my caller ID, you came up as somebody I know, but somebody that I never talked with named Chris. So that's why I answered the phone with Chris.
Oh.
Maybe you've got his old number.
Well, yeah, I must have. I got me a Walmart track phone.
Okay.
It ain't one of them smart ones.
Sure.
But yeah, and it'd be nice to be in a subdivision backed up against the field because I like to do a little hunting, and I got a couple of deer blinds that I want to put up, and I want to be able to shoot.
All right. I'm going to take some notes on what you tell me then, okay? So you'd like some land, you're a hunter, you said you'd like a property that you could use for business purposes. Portrait photography, did you say?
Yeah, like family portraits, and it's kind of a combined business. I got this ice cream truck. It's a self-delivery, and then it goes into photography and kind of like a daycare that my wife runs.
All right. What is self-delivery? What do you mean by that? Ice cream truck, self-delivery.
Oh, we just let the kids hop on in and jump on in the back and pick out their own ice cream.
Oh, okay.
And it's like kind of like an honor system.
Oh, right on. Okay. Where are you located, and where would you like to be?
Well, we've been driving up the last couple of weeks, and we've been located at the wait stops along 35 there through Iowa and Missouri, and we've been doing pretty good. Okay. So we got a down payment. I think we got about $2,000, and we'd like to find something. We was thinking about maybe squatting somewhere, because I think if you squat long enough, you end up with the property.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that. So you might be on your own if you're trying to get that done, or I'm figuring that out. But let's see here. You said between Iowa and Missouri. Where are you coming from?
We're coming from Mountain Home, Arkansas, down there in the Ozarks, and
really.
Yeah, and we got tanks. We're bringing some animals. We got I got a ferret farm, and we got some roosters.
Farm, did you say?
A ferret farm, and we got roosters.
Oh, ferret.
Yep, and we got about 15 baby alligators actually, but we call them crocodiles. And so, yep, it's part of our petting zoo. When we go to the state fairs.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big reasons that we won't come up here is because the state fair here.
The state fair, sure.
And
You got a lot of little businesses going.
definitely, and we take them alligators and raise them nice and big, and then we can sell them to the vendor. And I know in the state fair up there's a vendor that serves alligator meat, so we're going to be diving into that business too.
Yeah. Now, are these, you call them crocodiles? Are they crocodiles or alligators?
No, we call them crocodiles, but they're actually alligators.
Okay. All right. So you'd be looking, maybe.
Do you think maybe that maybe you have like know of a vacant house, or if you got something, and I mean we could come in and take care of the place and make sure that it gets swept and the cobwebs get taken out of there, and get our business just cooking, and then we find something.
I get what you're saying. I don't have any properties that I can think of right now that would work for that. But
Yeah,
I hear you. How did you get my number?
I
Curiosity.
think it must have been on them internets when I got an email at my Googles, and it's through through Edina Realty. It's like a mailer.
Okay, cool.
But we can get you on our mailer too. We've got pamphlets.
Please, yeah, I'd really love to see more about what you got going on.
And one of the things too is that
can I take down your email address and your phone number just to make sure I got the best ones?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's Picture Alaska at me.com. And
picturealaska@me.com.
yeah, that's it. And you know, one of the big reasons we moving besides starting this alligator tail business is we done cleared out the squirrel population down there in Mountain Home. And our friends up there, they say that there's a lot of squirrels and you got different varieties. And so we're going to make little baby boots out of them for dogs, because your dogs, when they walk outside, you need to put them in something. And so we're going to make them out of squirrels.
Okay.
So, yeah, what I'll do is if maybe I can send you I'll send you a text message, and it's to like a radio show that they do on the internets, and we're on them, and you can hear about us. So I'll send that over to you, and if you want to send me some information, you could email it to me, and I'll have Betsy Lou check on one of her. I think she's got a computer or something that she gets her emails through. So you can do that. I'd be much appreciated.
Okay, cool.
Well, thank you, Mr. Jones, and hopefully we'll be in touch.
All right, thanks a lot, Vickers. And then this is the best place to get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can call me here. That's fine. Or you could just shoot me an email, and I'll send you. She wants me to send this link off, so I'm going to send you a link, and then you can kind of get a scope of who we are and what we do and kind of our credentials.
That sounds good. I look forward to it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.